spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. Today, a Sunshine State showdown in Florida. They believe their level of football is just a cut above. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bulls ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense will have the first possession of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Bulls are in the hurry-up. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or...
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Stands in and takes the hit. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
This one's complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Keeps the legs moving. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Wide receiver shows motion. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Unloads to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here comes the hurry up.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow.
Off he goes. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Brown will throw it. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Polly.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He's going to take off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. Wide out in motion. They go to the ground. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Owls are flying down the field.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep the defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They go right back to him. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Fancher. Took a shot as he threw. And the misconnection on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. All kinds of running room. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Off play action on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Looks as if he's going to run it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up by 16 over Georgia State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. South Florida has it back and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah.
And that ball's free behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense
fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Oh, man, thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage, so wave off the turnover, give up the yardage, it'll be 1st down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Second down now after the sack. Motion from the offense. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're bringing heat. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Brown wants to pass. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're getting this guy lathered up.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Man, he's got 45 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. 4 wideouts set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. They've been running it, but now the pass. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're going back to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lofts one down the sideline. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The running back has it. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. A first down run in the red zone. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singletary. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Brown wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Bulls are rolling down the field.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got him in the flat. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, USF.
And these design QB runs, man, they really test the physicality of this defense. Knowing this quarterback's going to tote the rock, they know that there's now an extra blocker, so somebody on defense is going to have to make a superhuman effort, get off a block and make a play. They could not get that done right there.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 6 over Georgia State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to pass, it's Fancher. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
On to punt it away.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Throws for the tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. They'll go to the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Bringing it back, it's Tucker. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Gets it out fast. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. It'll be a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
The Bulls will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more momentum.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air, it's Fancher. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. Here's the handoff. They knock him down right there. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Brings up 2nd down.
Give to the running back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Handoff from the shotgun. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll bring it back. It's Tucker. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. He'll keep it himself. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And here comes the offense on second down.
Brings up second down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, South Florida.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tucker. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. From the gun, running back on the move. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throws to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time again. We might want to start thinking about a change here.
What a shot in the arm something like that can give you. You take over, 1st and goal from the 3. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running back searching for a hole. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Toledo put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Rockets had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Fast motion from the offense. Well, jet sweep pass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. A 3rd and long coming up here. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Brown will throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Now adjusting. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man on the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
And the Owls will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What if I told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
At the 35-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Using the quick game. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear.
And that's a first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Complete to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down coming up.
Right back to the well. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score. South Florida, 38. Florida Atlantic, 6.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. On the run, it's Campbell. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to impose their will with the run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Handoff from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Pulls and fired complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Quick pass on the jet motion. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24.
Brings up 3rd down.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. At the 35, he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game?
2nd down coming up.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. get him downfield. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Owls.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. The Miami Red Hawks made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing inside this program.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. He'll pull it on the read. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
At the 37-yard line. Second down coming up.
Going with the ground game left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll go right back to the run. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Bulls are on the move.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Running to the left. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for room. It's Keith. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Run in the red zone. It's Keith. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down?
It's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
That makes the score. South Florida, 41. Florida Atlantic, 13.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
This one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Fancher. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Brings up 3rd down.
On third down, going up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking for a gap. It's Keith. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second.
Second down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go right back to him. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the tackler. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get into the 33.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Fancher. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Line gets set, 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Singletary. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Bulls! And the punishment has been extended.
And added on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Tulane notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from New Orleans is worth its weight in gold to the Green Wave. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Fancher. It's complete to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Discards a man. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Motion from the offense. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And they've converted their first two third down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Wide receiver shows motion. Takes the handoff. It's Campbell. Nice move to keep running. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on fourth down. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Give him 6. Touchdown Owls! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And the extra point is good. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Leaves it with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the Bulls pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Can't get him to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Quarterback on the keeper. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Sullivan.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Fancher. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. He'll just keep slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. They'll throw it on first down. They're trying to get to him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Offense getting set for first down. Give to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Snags it over the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
First and goal, USF.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, USF! And the pummeling has started.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
55. Florida Atlantic, 20.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. He fires one deep down the right side. Nothing but green ahead. 10. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 22 to Central Michigan.
On the run, it's Keith.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Bulls are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Working on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Near the 49-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Right back to the well. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Smashes through. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Makes the catch and knocked down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Carter. He makes a grab. Touchdown, South Florida. And the stomping has commenced.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Florida, 62. Florida Atlantic, 27.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
1st and goal, USF.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown Bulls. And the route is on.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
South Florida, 69. Florida Atlantic, 27.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the air on first down. Touchdown Bulls! And the beatdown has ensued.
Touchdown, USF.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his big tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. To the air, it's Fancher. Coming after him. He makes the connection. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. He wants to throw it again. Works the middle. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense working from the pistol.
Second down coming up.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to it. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. First down here for the offense. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking to throw, it's Fancher. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Puck fires toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.